Lionel Messi and his shock deal back to Barcelona. I'm your boy FIFA and amazing that you're tuning in every single day to a brand new transfer video. Team of the year is coming and you can transform your squad in a God squad with the coins you buy at u7buy.com. The link is in the comment section and description down below. Click it right away, use the code FIFA for 5% extra off your order and build yourself a dream team. Starting the episode off with a new goalkeeper for Newcastle United, and that could be Navas. It is of course ridiculous that a team like Paris Saint-Germain has two phenomenal goalkeepers. One is Navas, the second one is Gianluigi Donnarumma, two world-class goalkeepers, and of course none of them wants to be benched. Navas is entering the last stage of his career, he's now 35, and Donnarumma is a Euro 2021 winner, so they want to play games. Quite logical. Navas seems to be the second goalkeeper because, well, Donnarumma has the future. Equal abilities, I think at the moment. Donnarumma is younger, so if you play the career mode or if you play Football Manager, who would you sell? Exactly. Donnarumma. No, of course not. Navas. Newcastle makes it a very interesting option for him to play in the Premier League for the very first time. Navas played great in the League in the Championship with Costa Rica, now in the Premier League. I want to see that. Juventus want to rob AC Roma from their superstar Zaniolo, the man who got an injury back-to-back and is now back on the pitch. Luckily, might be lost forever. He was one of those players included in a swap deal. Maybe you remember Raja Nainggolan going from Roma to Inter, and Inter gave away Zaniolo for free. Nainggolan was smoking, partying, celebrating everything, but on the pitch a horrendous player, and Zaniolo, he became a butterfly effect. He became that superstar on the pitch. Nobody could have thought he could have reached that because Inter let go of him for absolutely nothing. That says enough about what Inter thought about Zaniolo. Now Juventus want to bring him in. Zaniolo is a playmaker, an assister, and a goal-scoring player combined in one. So quite logical that the bigger teams are chasing the young Italian. Jude Bellingham or McGinn? Who would you sign up if you were the coach of Manchester United? I would go for Jude Bellingham any day of the week. I know McGinn has more experience in the Premier League and Jude Bellingham never ever played in the EPL because he switched from Championship side Birmingham City to the Bundesliga. Likely the same story as Jadon Sancho, although he left the second team of Manchester City, and Bellingham is developing step by step into a superstar. And just like Jadon Sancho, a return to the Premier League is inevitable. It will happen someday. The question is, what window will it happen? This winter? Next summer? Who can tell? Jude Bellingham for me is one of the young guns on that midfield, and if Paul Pogba is leaving, I think with Jude Bellingham you're getting yourself an extraordinary player. But I have a feeling there is something else wrong at Manchester. I can't actually put a touch on it, but I have a feeling the professionalism, the spirit to win every single game, it feels a little bit like, okay, take it easy, take a CC, it's okay if we lose, it's nice if we win. And if you had a player like Roy Keane, Jaap Stam, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes with Alex Ferguson as the coach, it was winning the game or you are in big trouble. And I think United has to change something before it is on the verge of signing up Christian Eriksen, the man who played at the Euros. And that heart attack, it is still in my memory forever. I saw it live on the pitch and I was devastated. Luckily Eriksen, he survived. Thanks to Simon Kjær, Kasper Schmeichel, his teammates and the medical department, he came back stronger, hopefully, than ever. It is for me a disgrace that Inter actually didn't use him. Well, that's okay, but also terminated his contract, and that means Christian Eriksen is now free as a bird. He went back to Molde, I believe, to train somewhere in Denmark or Norway, and now he is close to sign with Brentford, and that means a Premier League return for Christian Eriksen is written in the stars. He played there a very good spell with Tottenham Hotspur. He joined them from Ajax Amsterdam. Ajax didn't want to take him back because they're investing in young players instead of older players. So for Brentford, Christian Eriksen could be the experienced players to lead their youngsters, and for a free deal you can't actually go wrong on this. Eden Hazard going back to Chelsea is all he wants, but now the question rises, is this what Thomas Tuchel wants? Does he want to take back Eden Hazard? Well, taking him back, Tuchel never works with Hazard, but well, 2 years ago he was leaving as the king of Stamford Bridge after scoring 2 goals in the European League final against Arsenal. He was on top of the mountain, and now he tumbles tumble down the mountain quicker than you can say Mount Everest. And that means Inazar is somewhere you don't want to be in your career if you're 30 years, normally in your prime. You have to be the strongest, the fittest in your career. If we look at Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, they are 6-7 years older than Hazard, but they are so much stronger, match fit, that Hazard has to look inside of the mirror. His value, for example, went down from 120 mil, according to transfermarket.com, to 18 mil nowadays. So what do you think, Chelsea fans, Premier League fans? Should Chelsea take him back, or is that burning your hands and something you shouldn't do? Tell me your story, your opinion down below. Scharen is one of the best players of Anderlecht, a very young bright talent, and 15 million pounds should be good enough to bring him to AC Milan. I believe Milan already has players like that, like Yerry van Scharen, because they have more talented players, but a 15 million pounds permanent deal would be very nice for Yerry. Anderlecht can use the money, Milan can use the player, they can let him grow into maybe even a better player and sell him in the future for a jackpot price. You can compare him a little bit with Brahim Diaz, the same type of player, not the strongest, not the most physical player, but quick dribbling, quick thinking, a mastermind on the ball, and of course for Anderlecht, they can use the money to strengthen their team on several other positions. Duvan Zapata has to be the third signing for Newcastle. Kieran Trippier, check. Chris Wood, check. Zapata, it's in the mist. They want to get themselves a prolific striker that can bring them loads of goals. Zapata is a man who can bring you those goals. How many, FIFA? It depends on how you use him. Zapata is not the quickest striker, but if you use him in and around the penalty box, he will be a phenomenal finisher. At the moment, 30 or 31 years old. That's the only reason why Atalanta Bergamo is willing to sell him. They can use that money, like they always do, to sign younger players and let them grow into their team. What do you think, guys? Is Zapata a hit, a jackpot hit, I must say, for the Premier League, or a joke? Let me know it down below. Kurzawa could be the backup for the left back position of Chelsea. A loan deal with an option. That is not taking any risk. So if I was Thomas Tuchel, I would accept that. Of course, you have to pay his wage, but why not? Kurzawa is nice as a backup, like he is a backup for his whole career. Let's hope at home he is not a backup for his wife, like he's the second guy in the house. I don't think so, but on the football pitch, he became a multi-millionaire, earning 4 million pounds a year at Paris Saint-Germain. Beautiful, but never actually made it. Sometimes in the starting 11, other times on the bench. The move to Chelsea, it's the same story in his career. He will move from one bench to another one. 292 million pounds is Real Madrid saving to bring in Haaland and Mbappe. And now I really wonder out loud, why? Let's face it. Haaland has a release clause of 74 mil. Check. Mbappe is a free player. Check. That means we have over 200 mil for signing bonuses for Mbappe and his agent, and a signing bonus for Haaland. I think that is crazy, ridiculous. You can give it a name, you can slap a tag on it, but how? Why? Or is this the contracts included for the forthcoming 5 years? Then it could make sense, because a player like Mbappe will earn 30 million pounds at least a year. Haaland 15-20 mil at least. So maybe if that's true, but then you can't actually count 5 seasons, because then the money is not good enough. So I am not quite sure where this story is coming from. I get why Real Madrid wants to get those players, but I think there can be a cheaper. Milan is not giving up. They're still back in the title race. Inter dropped a lot of points lately, and now there's only 2 points besides those teams, and that means strengthening your team in the winter can mean winning the Scudetto or just losing it. Ricky Puch is playing a phenomenal season so far with Getafe. The former hidden gem of Barcelona is not only wanted by Milan, but several other teams are chasing him. Ricky Puch is a talented technical player. If I was him, I would say stay in the La Liga. I think the Serie A, the Premier League, or the Bundesliga will be too physical for Ricky Puch, but hey, it's his career. Barcelona wants to do everything within their power to give Araujo a new contract. If they fail, the man will be very cheap in the summer, because his contract is expiring in the summer of 2023. So then this summer, it's sell or hold on to him and lose him on a free. And Barcelona can't actually use players that don't want to sign a new deal. They need the money, or they need the player. So Araujo is now a starting player of Barca. I think the man should be a gentleman, sign a new deal, give back what Barcelona gave you, a chance from the youth contract and give them something back they want. Playing time, skills, a new contract. Araujo is wanted by Chelsea, Tottenham, United, City, all those big teams in the Premier League. Of course, they're chasing young players like that all the time. If they can get them on a cheap or free deal, well, they will hunt like crazy. The Hunger Games is nothing compared to that. So a deal like this for Araujo could mean a lot of money. But I think he should go for Barca. What do you think, guys? Drop it down. Tottenham Hotspur is going into second gear to bring in Adama Traore, and this is a deal I have a feeling will happen this winter. The Wolves are willing to sell. Tottenham really wants to sign him up. It all depends on, will Steven Bergwijn go to Ajax Amsterdam, and what is his transfer fee they will collect for Bergwijn. If that is okay, Adama will be a done deal. So far, the rumors are getting stronger, and you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. So with the signing of Adama Traore, Liverpool will not get their new right wing back right mid, and Tottenham will steal him away. Where will he play? Son? Harry Kane? Adama? That is a very fierce attacking trident. This is so cool. Jermain Defoe wants to go and help Sunderland. He's now negotiating a deal because he's a free agent. Rangers didn't give him a new contract, and that means Jermain Defoe is free to go. He played with Sunderland in the past. He saved them numerous times and seasons. He became a legend at Tottenham Hotspur, playing European and even Champions League football, and Defoe had a beautiful career. Ending it at Sunderland feels like, just like the Lion King, the circle of life completed. So with the signing of Jermain Defoe, we have a team like Sunderland getting a hero back. The fans will love that. The shirt selling will go crazy, and Defoe can show one more time what the old guys. Finishing the episode off with Lionel Messi willing to go back to Barcelona. What do you think, guys? Fairy tale story or the honest truth? We know that Messi and Paris Saint-Germain was not the best connection, and let's be honest, he should have stayed with Barcelona until the end of his career. This is really a very dark chapter in his career so far, I think, because he was a hero at Barca, even when he declined in performances, defending, running, sprinting, tackling on the pitch. Everybody loved him and treated him as a god amongst humans. After the deal to Paris Saint-Germain, well, he actually became one of those players. I think Neymar and Mbappe are just better and more important at the moment. So now Messi, from the ultimate almighty superstar to this. And that doesn't feel right, does it? He's a good player. He's a fantastic player, and it seems like his wife are not super happy at Barca. Their kids, of course, what are you doing? Your kids are studying or in primary school, high school, and you take them away from their environment for a 1, 2, 3-year deal to earn even more money. I think it's ludicrous. I think it's a mistake by Messi, and he can fix that. Go back to Barca. Play for free. I don't know how they want to do that. Swap, look the young Memphis Depay, send them to Paris Saint-Germain and get Messi back. So what do you think, guys? Will this happen, or will Messi stay stuck with Paris Saint-Germain? Tell me your prediction in the comment section down below. And do you think it's cool when he goes back, yes or no? Give a thumbs up if you love the videos, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. I thank you all for watching, wishing you all a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for